How are you? We're a bit behind on this one, aren't we? It's Thursday in Japan. Hello. And this is for last week. We've got to work on my journal for last week. Nice to see you, Claire. Anybody else coming? Maybe. Just got to get started anyway. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Japan, but on Sunday last week, it just rained, entirely just rained, you know. It was quite something, like 18 hours of rain. 18 hours. So, hi, my name is Kendall James. I think there's only one of you watching live right now, but that will definitely pick up. Thank you very much, anyone who tuned in to watch the premiere of my tour. My 12-hour tour, part 3, just went live for everyone to watch. I've been collecting lots of rubbish, as usual. Of course, medicine, bags of things. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Cuties. Look at this little cutie. Cutie isn't coming. No. What's going on here? Cutie's incoming? No, I think it's the light. It doesn't like it when there's a bright amount of light behind. Hi, Carol. Why can't you see this? That just looks like a strange cat game. Very strange. It's a hair clip anyway. Oh no! Stop letting that make me very angry. Hello, nice to see you, everybody. How are you? How have you been? Thank you for bearing with me while I was not very well this last week. Yeah, kitty cat playing peekaboo for sure. But not very happy with the fact that that isn't working. 1 second. Right, I'm thinking if I block out some of the light there, maybe it will pick it up differently. Let's try again. Yay! Ta-da! Kitty cat. Hello. So, wait, probably while I'm faffing around looking at all of the things that I can use this week, I should probably let you guys see the previous pages. How have you guys been? Have you seen any nice videos on YouTube lately? Do let me know. Right, what have I got here? Tickets. Rohasu Festival. Okay. Ooh. What does that say? Lots of wrappers from all kinds of things. This little something. What that is. This little something. This is meant to be a dorayaki, I think. A little kind of Japanese snack thing that, what's his name? Doraemon loves. Right, so I went to some cool events last week. I went to something called Life and Art. So you might have come with me. Poor Gregory. Gregory's continuing marathoning by coming along to my journaling. I'm sorry, sleepy Gregory. Look at all these cute little things I got. These are things that other artists have made. Don't they look lovely? This one I want to use as inspiration. I'm going to use this sky background because I saw loads of fireworks last week. So I think we should start painting a sky background. I do a lot of black sky backgrounds these days, don't I? We're going to go for another one. It's all about the night. All about the night. We want fireworks in this one. I'm going to show you a cool way to create fireworks without too much effort. And what's that? Cheryl just said, I'm happy. I got mail from Japan on Monday. Corinne. That's wonderful. Linda says, I tried to watch a video from one of our guides each morning as I'm getting ready for school. It takes me 3 days to finish, but it's fun. That's awesome. Lovely, lovely. Right, I'm using these gouache paints. So today, as usual, this is called journaling with what you've got. So I'm going to use this gouache to create a cloudy background, a cloudy night sky background. And then I'm going to put loads of fireworks in it. So I'm a bit lazy. It should say journaling without thought, journaling without care. This is going to be fireworks. But first I want to make the background dark and a little cloudy. Hello Stephanie, hello Clint, nice to see you guys. Here we go. The gimbal's in a particularly uncomfortable place today. It's right under my armpit, by the seams of it, by the feels of it. I'm glad we're not playing kitty cat peekaboo anymore. That was definitely, if there's too much light behind it, I don't think it likes to pick up what I'm showing you. Okay, we're going for a cloudy night sky, but a kind of bluish, blackish. I saw a fireworks display for almost an hour. It was 50 minutes. It was really cool. Really cool. My voice doesn't feel too great today. I feel better than when I woke up yesterday. I technically, I guess, don't have tonsillitis anymore. I say I guess because I don't actually feel that great. I went to bed feeling like I couldn't really breathe and my chest was feeling quite pressed on, which wasn't really great. But the doctor has told me it's just allergies, which also isn't really great because that means that's basically never going to leave me, which sucks. But he's given me a special new medicine to have just before I go to sleep. I don't know if it helped last night. We'll see. Maybe a few of them will help. Okay, here we go. I've added some water to it as well. I'm not too careful about how it blends, but I'm very happy with it. I especially like the kind of blue colour that's arisen just at the bottom where it's a bit more washed out. I think that's very good. I need a little tissue. You know me, I use kitchen roll here to wipe my brush, squeeze all the excess paint off. Thank you very much everyone for coming. It's nice to see 10 of you hanging out live. And then I wash it. That way, like, the water's still dirty, but it's not as crazy dirty as it would have been. So after a little while, I'm going to put fireworks in that. But for now, I'm going to cut some things out from just stuff I've eaten, basically. Stuff I've eaten and collected and done. So, for example, my partner ate this ramen at my place, but every time he comes to my place, which, let me say, thankfully isn't often, he only comes to my place about once a month. Maybe once every 6 weeks. Yeah, once every 6 weeks, I'd say. He just eats everything, man. He eats and drinks everything. He somehow drinks all of the alcohol. Like, he thinks I'm stocked up for him. I'm not. I just don't drink it at the rate that he does. And then he eats all my foods. Like, in some ways that's pretty good because he eats the foods that I'm not as fussed on that have been given to me. But he also just, I don't know how he gets so hungry. Like, I feed him really big meals and he's really happy and stuffed, and then he needs to sleep. He's honestly just like sloth creature. But then he still eats like meals in between the meals and then snacks. How is he? I just don't know. And then he's got the metabolism of a Japanese person, so you can barely tell he's eating it all. I can't believe it, but it's not cool. How does he do it? I look at sweets and I gain weight. It's mad. Okay, what does this say? Sapporo. Sapporo. I don't know this kanji. I do. I've seen it many times, but I don't know its meaning. But I guess it's going to be sauce or flavour. Oh my goodness. Woodstock is just here. I think Woodstock needs to go in it too. Oh, well, there's also musical notes. I might be able to use those. So this ramen that he ate that I've been saving for a while, this one can be good. Claire says, I had my tonsils removed when I was 35 after recurrent bouts of tonsillitis. Now, here's the thing. I get it 1 to 3 times a year very, very badly. And aside from that, I get tonsil stones all the time. Now, I've been told in the past that the only way I can have my tonsils removed, I've been told the same again, is if I get it about 4 times in a year. Now, that can happen, and a version of it does definitely happen, but I've got to have it 4 times in a year and go to the doctor to show them. Now, that's the bit that annoys me the most, because I get it so often that I manage it myself. But if I don't show the doctor, I can't have it removed, which really sucks. I can't have them removed. So I have to go well out of my way when I'm already feeling like pants to go and pay doctors loads of money to be allowed to have them out. So if I get it again anytime soon, I guess I'm going straight back. I guess I could try and incur it 4 times because there's quite a few things I could do in my life that just make me get tonsillitis. So I don't know. I could do that. But then I'd also have to pay a lot of money to have them removed. Not only because Japanese hospitals would make me stay in hospital for a week or 2 and make me pay for that, but for other reasons too, like the cost of the treatment and stuff. So it's all just a bit poo. That's what I'm going to say. It's poo. He does sound like an 18-year-old boy, doesn't he, Kimberly? It's really annoying, Claire. Really, really annoying. Yeah, look at these cute little stickers of, what is it? Bees. They're from the Lojas festival that I went to. But what a cute little character. I guess it might also be a mascot, but I didn't see it there. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just a little character. But so cute. Do you like how they've put English on it? It says, home and happy and yeah, sleeping, love, break time. Thank you. So cute. Okay, what I want to do next is teach you guys how to make fireworks. First of all, of course, we got to add more allergy medication and other stuff, painkillers to this mix. So I'm going to cut that out, but with a leading point. I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to use this as the palette. I had it about 5 times within a year, and they said my tonsils were ravaged. This was 15 years ago, though, when the NHS was still good, right? I was almost going to have mine removed 15 years ago, actually. I was in the hospital ready to have them removed. They said you needed someone to look after you for 2 weeks and arrange time off work. And I went there, and I thought I was having them removed, and they said, no, it was just another checkup. So that was horrible. I need to find better hiding places to save my supplies. Rio says like he's a character out of some morality tale, invading your lodgings and eating and drinking everything you can find. Right? Yeah, sure, I need to find other places to hide things, but I'm already hiding stuff, and he's just looking everywhere. He's like a hunting for plastic packaged stuff monster. I only live in one room, Gregory. It's real difficult. It's real difficult. Right. I'm getting fireworks colours. I'm putting them just down below. I should probably let you see that. He's just a goblin. He's been learning the most bizarre English from me because I've just been calling him different things as he steals my foods. He even buys me things and he's like, Kendall, this is for you. And then he eats it all. What What a goblin. Right, what I'm going to do is use the back end of the paintbrush to create fireworks. Let's have a look. So I'm going to use the back end. I'm going to, wait, there were all kinds of fireworks, but I'm going to do the basic one first. So start in the middle, go dot, 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 dot. So just start in the middle with a loaded paintbrush bottom. This is really easy. Kids can do it too, you know. Let's go for that being the middle. Kids can do it super easily. You can use acrylic paint or something. It makes a really cool fireworks effect. Oh, I didn't do that one very well. That's all right. What do I say? Who cares? If you had fun making it, it doesn't matter about the rest, does it? Does it, does it, does it? I don't think so. Here you go. So I was going to take you on some outside tours this week, but I decided I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to make myself sick too soon again by accident. And I'm not going to distract from the fact that I need to make art. If I get myself too tired, I won't be able to make art and I might get sick again. I've been sick too many times in the last 7 months, unfortunately. So be kind to yourself is going to be the order of the day. Feel very, very bad because I've got so many lovely sponsors that are contributing monthly, but I think you guys know I'm preparing for an exhibition. You knew that was the order of the day. So, and of course, there's no point me getting so sick that I can't do anything for anyone. So I think it's going to be okay. But I'm looking forward to lots of great tours from the end of this month. Of course, it's hydrangea season coming up, so that also means it's one of the many rainy seasons in Japan. So I can at least take you to see lots of lovely hydrangeas. So I'm just doing a different colour now. And you can let the fireworks overlap, of course, no problem. You can do different shapes, but I guess I don't have much space on my page, so I guess there's no need for me to go too crazy with that. There were lots of ones that went all the way up and then disappeared, but I think I'm not going to recreate that style right now. So what do you think? Are you going to have a go at painting fireworks? What other nice things have you guys been doing recently? Can you tell me? Anything good? I've been resting. I've actually been watching Netflix, which has been nice. I never get time to do that. So I've been watching something called Last Kingdom. It's based in a kind of medieval England. I've been watching it remotely with my partner who lives further away in Osaka when I live in Shiga. And it's great. I love it so much. Aside from it's pretty gory in many, many places. So in Shiga, where I live, there's an incredible, famous, giant fireworks display. But sadly, I'm going to miss it this year. And I missed it all the other years because of coronavirus. I'm going to miss it this year too, because it's when I'm in the UK. It takes place then. It's in the beginning of August. But I'm hoping when I go to the UK I can see some hot air balloons. There's not that many out here in Japan. I've only ever seen them once. But if you had spaces like we do here in Japan, in the UK, they would fill it with hot air balloons. But I'm from Bristol, so it's kind of an iconic little scene, seeing hot air balloons. Corinne says, I'm mostly recovering from an eye surgery, doing some gardening and crafting, and waiting for you to check messages on your Facebook page. On my Facebook page or my Facebook timeline? My personal Facebook or my business Facebook? If it's my business Facebook, if I've missed a message, it's not exactly my fault. I've got a very good system on there. So sorry about that, but I'll make an effort to go and do it today. Make an effort. Yeah, they also, if you sent it at any point last week while I was sick, then I pretty much was ignoring a lot of things and just not seeing them because I wasn't even up to looking at my phone. I've got some really cool paper here. You watched the coronation last Saturday morning and never went to sleep. Oh my goodness. That sounds like you, Stephanie. Did you like it, Stephanie? Was it good? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do this as a kind of pixel, I think. I'm going to cut these on the little square-shaped grid pattern. Not for any particular reason, just to make an interesting section of my journal. I don't know. I'll just make it up as I go along. Ah, yeah, that's a business page, Corinne. Sorry about that, lovely. I'll go and check. But Facebook's not very user-friendly for the people that have those pages. It thinks it is, but it's really not. So that's going to have slipped through the cracks, lovely. I'll go and check it myself after. Very best way to contact me is Instagram or my personal profile. But I guess I don't want to advertise the latter to everybody. Instagram is out there for anyone, but I'll go and check it at some point. Thanks for letting me know. But if you've been waiting that patiently, that's why, lovely. Sorry about that. That's why. Right, of course, I got mini eggs. My friend sent me a care package just in time. I really needed it. Yeah, yesterday I didn't feel very well. In fact, I was glad I didn't feel very well because I was going back to the doctor. And it's always sod's law, isn't it? That when you go back to the doctor, suddenly you're perfectly fine. And they're like, everything looks great. Sorry you've not been feeling great, but yeah, you're fine. Don't worry. Like, but I swear I was ill. I'm ill. So I was quite happy to be feeling rubbish yesterday as I went to the doctor. I thought, finally, this is how I prove it. This is how I prove how bad the allergy really is. He's just like, great, you don't have tonsillitis anymore. And I'm like, well, that's not what I'm trying to show you here. I'm trying to show you that I'm coughing, I can't breathe, my eyes are red and goopy, loads of things. Little mini eggs for no reason, but the mini eggs bar was so delicious. Oh, I love Cadbury's and Galaxy chocolate. I love, 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 love it so much. Okay, I've also used a lot of tissues because I've been ill, right? Look how cute my tissues are. They finished. That's how sick I've been. So I'm going to cut these out. Try and make that a bit more straight. I also just bought the cutest tissues. I'm going to put a picture on Instagram and Facebook at some point. But as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm not updating that, I've not been able to update that. I'll keep the sky in there a little bit. Notice I make the cardboard work for me. Corinne, that automated message is a bit of a problem because it stops me realising there's something that needs to be answered. It never used to do that. Now it just does it instinctively. Maybe it knows what a bad system it is. Considering that all of the main things I use are made by Facebook, well, Meta, it's mad that they just don't all work very well, especially not together. It thinks they work well together, but it's just messy. I heard, by the way, that Facebook is apparently a really great company to work for. Apparently you don't have to work that much, but you get paid very well. They care about your mental health and your bodily well-being and all kinds of other things. I thought, what? Why is this only just news to people? That's amazing. There are companies like that. Well, when you work in Japan, you sort of forget about things such as employee rights and human rights, to be honest. And you might think that is exaggeration, but it's not. Okay, we got some little flowers. Can I fit them in here? Yeah. Can I fit in 2 sides worth? Oh, don't touch the paint. New game, don't touch the paint. Okay, down here. And over here. Yeah. I also have this beautiful one. Maybe I'll stick it on a letter to someone. Maybe. I got loads of nice things. No, I didn't need that one. This one says music. Maybe I'll put this little anime girl in it from this flyer. And some of the bunting that's at the top. So this little anime girl, I'll bring her over in a second. She is for the expo park. She's like the helper staff. See, the human and employee rights are so poor that they just use anime characters instead. They'd rather not have complaining humans. Humans are annoying. And then at the expo park, I was able to see this very cool thing. Kind of very cool, but also kind of scary. You guys saw it if you came on my live as well. It's this. This is the Taiyo no To, which means the sun tower. What do you think? Is that a cool design or is it scary? I think it looks like a little bird, and on the back it's black but with another sunshine face. And at night time, that top bit, the 2 eyes light up in bright yellow. It's even more scary in my opinion. What do you guys think? Taiyo no To? Scary? Do most medical people speak English? Good question. I'll answer in a minute. I had what is hopefully my second to last visit to the doctor today. This is for my fractured finger. It's been a rough few weeks. Oh my goodness. We need pretty tissue boxes like that here too. I saw this on your tour. Yeah. It's unique for sure, for sure, for sure. I got the cutest tissue boxes yesterday. I was pretty happy that my beautiful tissues had run out so that I could go and see what new tissue boxes there were. Oh, there were some real cuties. I'm going to put a picture up later. They're so cute. This is like, come watch Kendall Cutting Things Out Club. So we're going to have another journaling session maybe on Sunday or Monday. Can I ask you guys a question? Do you like it being at this time, or would you like it later, or would you like it in your early morning? I don't know when you guys are watching. I think Claire's in the UK. Gregory is sleeping at his device right now, I expect. So I've got lots of little things getting collected down here. Let's move those out of the way. These are getting collected to be assembled onto the page in a minute. Quite cute little things. Got another medicine box here with Braille. I love texture, so anything with texture gets to go in my book. Okay, these are from medicines. That's okay, put them in there. This time. Okay, well, I'll do it for my Tuesday, which will be your Mondays. You're a night owl. Okay, I'll do it for Tuesday, my Tuesday next week. So in five days from now, which will be your Monday for most of you. Okie dokie. I think I'm coming close. By the way, have you noticed, do you think I say okie dokie a lot? Because guess what? Guess who's saying okie dokie to me these days? The little children I teach. They all say okie dokie. I don't think they really know what I mean by it, but yeah, they're all saying it. It's cute, isn't it? And what about my other tour later? I guess Claire can't make it, but how do the rest of you feel? Who's coming to my tour later? Can you make it? My painting tour. Right, I just got to cut out one more. An overgrown, excited chicken. Where? Where? Help. Kids say the most wonderful things. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. The Japanese kids also get me to draw poo-poos for them. Well, basically, I kind of bring it on myself, of course. They sometimes say very rude things, basically, the Japanese kids. I'm not going to repeat them. They're Japanese, so you won't be able to understand, but I'm not going to teach anyone bad words in Japanese. They say really rude things, like they try to get me to draw private parts from boys and girls. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I find a middle ground and I let them know that I'm still cool and badass, you know. I can still talk about naughty things. So I talk about poop because, you know, poop is a fun word and it's pretty inoffensive. And also, may I just add, everybody poops. Okay, we all poop, so it's no biggie. So what I do is I always draw alpacas in their books for them. But if they're being really naughty, if they're being so bad, I actually draw I draw a skull. Sometimes a skull and crossbones. Because I'm like, fine, that's it. And I go do 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 do. But if they're being cheeky and they obviously want something naughty to happen, what I do is I draw a poop, the emoji poop, right? Like this, here, here, here. So it looks like the top of a soft scoop ice cream. I draw that emoji poop. And then they're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The teacher's drawing poops on the on the board. Poops in our books. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, see, I can be cool too. And then I turn it into an ice cream because, of course, I'm not going to leave them with poops in their book. Even though in Japan, may I just add that poop is important. A soft poop ice cream, soft scoop, but yeah, soft poop. How much later? Corinne, it is in, right now is 9. It's at my 2 o'clock, so it's in like 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. Little mimics. Scary what they actually notice and mirror back sometimes. Yeah, Linda, it's really scary. Worse than that, Linda, in my adult relationship with a grown-up human being, I have to go really careful what I say in front of Ryo. He's picked up a lot of bad words from me, but the very worst bad words, I can't say them because he'll copy them. So he thinks he knows all the bad words. And I'm like, yep, there you go. You know all the bad words in English. There you go. But he doesn't know that I'm holding back the very worst ones because he thinks it's funny. But if he says them in front of other people, if he visits the UK one day, they might think it's funny, but they're going to know it came from me, and I'm not having him walking around saying the things he thinks is just pure funniness. It's not. It's naughty. So Ryo's a little mimic as well. It's no good planning a reasonable time for me. I'm never ready to watch at reasonable times. That's true, Gregory. That's true. They never prepare you for this in TEFL training, do they? Of course not, Gregory, which is why it's best to just sort of go at it your own way, I think, personally, I think. And learn yourself. You've got to have humor to teach. I think Linda's probably going to agree with me there. You've got to have good humor to teach, or else everyone's just going to have a boring old time, and you're going to hate your day and hate your life. So you've got to make fun out of it. Oh, Corinne will still be awake then. Yay! Yeah, it's the end of the night for Americans, I think. I recently gave my friends a book called Does It Fart? A Kid's Guide to the Gas Animals Pass for their daughters. The adult version of the book was a New York Best Time seller. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've just screenshotted that, Clint. I'm very interested. I'm loving everyone putting poops in the chat. I'd love to learn some bad words in Japanese, then I could use them at work and no one would understand. I want to give that book to my brother, Clint. Well, unchi is poop. And let me explain poop a little bit more in Japanese. Let Kendall explain poop to you, as if you guys needed poop explaining. But in Japan, poop things are actually used to help children learn. So for starters, we have a detective that has a face that is an actual butt. Then we have, so this is the butt face detective. That's actually its name. I'm guessing he farts too. I haven't examined this one because the butt face, it is just a butt. There's not even eyes on it. But other than that, he's wearing like a Sherlock Holmes outfit, and I find it very peculiar. Japan is very peculiar in many, many ways. And then there's also a way to learn kanji and learn Japanese. So I could even get the book myself. It's through sentences that include poop-related things. So basically, if you're meant to learn the word fall, for example, it will say, I sat on the toilet and the poop fell from my bum. It honestly says things like that. So yeah, children learn kanji, how to write the kanji, and then how to make sentences with the kanji through poop, which is pretty cool. That's for elementary kids. And I like that because also the funnier, the weirder the sentence, the more likely you are to remember it, which means that incidentally, you've remembered what you were learning, which is the end goal, right, guys? That's the end goal. Right, I'm sticking some of these things on a little bit willy-nilly. Do you say willy-nilly? You probably don't, Americans, but I think maybe over in the UK area, I think Gregory and Claire might say willy-nilly, or at least they've heard it be said. Who else have I got over in the UK? All that area. It's not trying to offend you, Gregory. Oh my goodness, Linda's just looked up on Google. She says hysterical pictures. Right? You see, this Kendall is not lying to you. This Kendall is not lying. Right. I've got something here I want to try and make into a pocket. You know I like a pocket. So I'm going to cut this just here and see if it can become a pocket. This was from a bag of rice. A fairly small bag of rice. A selection of different Japanese rice. This pocket is very deep, but I think a little pocket can fit in over here. And this one, pocket just behind. Yeah, I think that will hold some parts of the pocket in place as well. Okay, let's see. Robert Munsk, a Canadian children's author, wrote a book about farts called Good Families Don't. Oh my goodness. A poop tour, first time. Yeah, I laugh at myself with the kids all the time too. I bought a book called Everybody Poops, which is pretty great. And I was reading parts of it to my partner, and he's like, "Why? Why? What are you doing? Why?" It's great. What did it say? いろんな色、いろんな形、いろんな匂い、みんなうんち. So it says various colors, various shapes, various smells. Everybody poops. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. There we go, that guy. Yeah! I also want to stick this one in here. I'm going to staple this one. I'm going to try not to staple all the pages together, of course, but who knows? I'm only human. Also, you know, you've heard me, right? Saying, I'm only human. Guess who's using I'm only human to, like, get out of being naughty? Rio, my partner. He's saying, yeah, well, I'm only human. And I'm like, great. He's been watching my YouTube, he's been watching my Heygo, and he's learning phrases to help get him out of trouble. He's like, yeah, well, I'm only human. Pfft, great, Rio. That guy. Oh, I thought that went all the way down there. It didn't. It's no problem. No problem if that sticks up there. That's okay. This little card. I got some business cards from other people. I thought I might keep the business cards in here so I can remember them. Business cards and ticket in there. It's quite cool having the total 3D pocket, I think. I like it. There we go, business cards. That way I can always find them just here, at least for a little while, I guess. We'll see. I use a stapler sometimes for bits that are just a bit too thick. So that can stay in there a little bit more easily. I think I want to, yeah, I want to pop the ticket in here. So later today, I think I'll be releasing the dates and times for the exhibition, at least to whet your appetite for the exhibition. The live tours, I might wait a little bit longer. We'll see. But there'll be a picture coming. There'll be an advertising picture coming. So do look out for that, guys. Did I staple it all together? No. Okay. There we go. Not going to go anywhere now. Where can I fit this Snoopy? Snoopy and the flowers. Yeah, Snoopy and the flowers. I'm actually just going to staple Snoopy to the side. That way I can still lift it to see the flowers if I want to. It doesn't matter covering over some things. Ta-da! You can still get to the flowers if you want to. Also, Snoopy's going for a drive. I read my class a book called The Dinosaur Who Pooped Christmas. Quite funny. Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I've got a few other thingies here, like the medicines. Medicines, they're not like crazy important, right? So I just hide them in the background. A little bit of glue. A little bit of poo and wipe my bum just like my mum. Hee hee hee. Oh look, I've cut the hay fever medicine to look a bit like, to look accidentally a little bit like a bullet train, I think, personally. I guess it looks like all kinds of things. This is the top of some sweets that I ate, but how cute is it? Hee hee hee. So cute. And some bunting, and I want to put Woodstock on there, and some of these cute stickers. This was from the rice as well. Okay, bunting. Up here somewhere. Linda, I'm posting sweets to for your kids tomorrow. I'm going to post them tomorrow. They should take 2 to 3 weeks the way I'm going to post them, which is pretty rare, but it's fine. I found a way. So, would you like me to post them to your school or to your address? Lovely. I think I might have even sent you a message saying that, so you might have already replied. Okay. Woodstock. So my partner doesn't know that I kept the rubbish from his ramen, but hee hee. Okay, now some bee stickers. It looks like we're wrapping up, so I'll say a huge thank you very much to everybody who's come along to this little journaling session today. I didn't do any writing, but that's fine. We don't have to do writing all the time. And you noticed I kind of am not generally. I can't be bothered to put those on this place. I ate my Cadbury's cream egg last Sunday morning watching the coronation. Lovely. Let's do my home since it's got layers to get through the various buildings at school. I've already sent you a message. I sent it yesterday. I'm pretty sure I did, unless I just imagined that. Oh my gosh, these stickers are so cute. By the way, the next journaling page is going to be insanely cool. I went to Dragon Quest Island. I'm so excited. I'm also going to make a really cool video all about it. So I hope you guys will look out for that. Yeah, it was great. I'm going to use this one that says happy because Rio was so happy at this event that we went to. He was so happy. He was smiling so much because there just haven't been festivals in Japan because of coronavirus. So he was just over the moon to be experiencing a festival. There we go. And I put this sleeping one. Sleeping in the flowers, because we actually did that. We slept alongside the flowers. We were like little Thumbelinas. And one more. Maybe the one that says thank you. to say thank you to you guys. Thank you. So do consider checking me out on linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James. You can see the other things I make there. Look, this is the little Totoro. This is from the next week. How cute is that? I made this. Oh no, I made it at this event. So you got to see it. This little Totoro is so cute. And also at another event last week, I bought this beautiful mug. Isn't it gorgeous? But do check me out on there. You can still tip me if you like on Buy Me a Coffee. So please do consider donating a little something to the cause. Thank you so much to my dear sponsors that are hanging out. I think I'll stop saying sponsors. To my dear Kenda Packer crew members. Excuse my voice. Oh no. 1 second, I'm going to mute and cough. Okay. Are we back? We're back. So thank you so much to my Kenda Packer crew members. Thank you so much. I sent you a special email yesterday. So just to the Kenda Packer crew members. So do please check that out. It's got 3 special links in it to videos that aren't going anywhere else in that way because of the copyright for the sound that's in the background. But you can experience this week fireworks and everything for if you're one of my Kenda Packer crew members. So do check that out, lovelies. Thank you so much for all of your support in any way that you give it to me, even just by being here. Do consider liking and leaving comments when you see this go live later, live as a rewatchable video. For now, when I clock out of this, I think it's going to lose it, okay? It's going to disappear. It's going to turn to black. So sorry if you came in late and you're going to miss that. I hope you'll tune in later in about 15 or 20 hours to see that video go live. And I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Let me just read what you've said here. So you can go on buymeacoffee.com/Miss Kendall James as well. Thank you, Gregory. Corinne says, I love how you take all those random objects and put together a wonderful page. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. I like it. There's cool stuff on the other pages too. I'll try not to touch the paint together. But yeah, different every time. Sometimes words as well. See you in 4 hours. I've got a Japanese class next. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Clint. Remember, keep your snack wrappers. Bye, everybody.